The government is planning to announce the third phase of easing restrictions. That's if the COVID count remains low as it has been for weeks now. 14 days is a provisional deadline for changes that could see more businesses allowed to open. Yesterday saw one case only reported, no deaths, and reports that tests on the treatment drug continue, with the hope that if it works it could be available next year. The Industry Ministry has finally classified farm chemicals such as Paraquat and chlorpyrifos as Type 4 hazardous substances, and that goes into the rule books at the end of the month. Banned already in many countries globally, they're used to a great extent here, and farmers were angry last year when the proposals were made. Good news, though, for consumers who buy fresh produce, and for the farmers, well, perhaps back to the hose to take out weeds around crops. From June 1, it will be illegal to stock, deal or use the products. With COVID counts low and borders regulated, seeing everyone coming in quarantined for 2 weeks, the chances are that schools will finally be allowed to open gradually from some time toward the end of next month. Homeschooling, along with online teaching, has done its best for kids, but they need schools with real teachers and classrooms. And provided the count stays low, that will happen. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, and at the malls, some people can't seem to get a grip with the squiggly code that you have to photograph and download into your phone before entering. Worth asking any young people how it works. That's what I did, as without downloading it, soon there'll be no entry to most businesses. It's simple. It tracks you, inasmuch as if someone is found to have COVID, those who've been in their vicinity can be contacted and told to get tested. Don't like it? Don't go to the malls, because it won't change. Our appeal fund has been running at a good rate, seen hundreds of thousands come in and go out in food, but it's grinding to a halt. For whatever reason, the Thai media, the Bangkok Post as an example, refuses to cover it, or any of the work that's done by non-Thais around the city, and so donations have only come from non-Thais. Would donations come from Thai people? We think they would, but there's no way for us to get the word out. 898,000 baht has been donated so far, but most of that's been spent. We have supplies through to Friday and maybe Monday, and then that will see us with empty storerooms. The teams around the city, a mix of Thais and non-Thais, are busting a gut to feed thousands of people daily. In the past, we assumed that the Thai media would support these programs that only feed Thai people, that they would promote the efforts of the few to feed the many and be pleased to be part of the solution. That's obviously not the case. So today, even if you've donated already, please help more. And if you have Thai friends, perhaps you can share the word with them, because we have no other way to do so. We load goods to truck after truck going out of food lines, and we'll be feeding 650 people outside the studios ourselves. We don't have a famous cook to take pictures of, and in fact we don't even seek PR for ourselves or the teams individually. We just try to get on with the job at hand. To donate, and please do, visit gogetfunding.com and search for Fabulous 103. Sorry to finish today on a negative story, but to be honest, it's a crying shame that these people and the work done by expats is basically ignored here by the Thai media. We've promoted all the COVID-related controls here and supported the government programs by sharing them in English to non-Thais so that it's always clear. And as a result, non-Thais, that's expats, have adhered to the rules in greater numbers sometimes than locals themselves. And truly, it's about time you did something to assist a program that supports your own people. And with a reminder, mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing, and the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27, and a good chance of a storm at any time. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and, of course, to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.